the Waverley Basketball Stadium, the Falcons' Nest here on Sunday afternoon. We've got a possible final preview as our own Waverley Falcons go head-to-head against the visiting Southern Peninsula Sharks. Let's introduce the visiting team for you now, shall we? Starting us off with number 4, Lady Thornton. Number 9, Inigo Hodgson. Number 11, Olivia Pollard. Number 21, Shannara Notman. Number 23, Jamie Lee Pierce. And the starters this afternoon for the Sharks, number 5, Rachel Waterhouse. Number 6, Brittany Carter. Number 10, Abby Roberts. Number 14, Rachel McQuaid. And number 30, Kevin Miletto. The Sharks coach this afternoon by Gerald Miller is assisted by Lucas Allen and Joe Brown's team manager is Shinta McQuaid. There they are, the visiting Southern Peninsula Sharks. And now Falcons fans, let's make some noise for our own Waverley Falcons. Starting off with number 5, Royce Beasley. Number 8, Talia Higgs. Number 10, Leah Parsons. Number 22, Michaela Miller. And the starters this afternoon for our Falcons, number 1, Tegan Cunningham. Number 6, Sam Donald. Number 9, Kate Oliver. Number 15, Shelby Walton. And number 34, Adriana Cam. The Falcons are coached this afternoon by Ilya Polianis, who's assisted by Alan Miller. The team manager is Lana Ango. There are Falcon fans, our own Waverley Falcons. Thanks, Dave. We'd now like to ask everyone to please be upstanding for the Australian National Anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium for this, the final home game of the State Championship Women's 2016 season. It is the Waverley Falcons up against the Southern Pen Sharks. It is 4 versus 5. This game is going to be crucial to establish a home game advantage for the finals, because these two teams at the moment look like they're going to be squaring up against each other in 2 weeks' time. And with me to discuss that is, as usual on a Sunday, is young Liam here. G'day, Liam. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Just looking for some competitive basketball for this game.
And I think we will. We are going to be in with a treat, because both teams have just started to run into form as well. The Sharks have had an absolutely fantastic season. Of course, their import duo of Carter and Mileto, have been leading the way, but Tegan Cunningham has had 3 consecutive weeks where she has shot over 40 points per game, and coming into this weekend. And last night, between herself and Kate Oliver, they scored around just under 60 points.
So about 30 points each.
It was 23 for Tegan and 29 for Kate Oliver.
So that's a strong performance from both of them.
Strong performance. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they go. Southern Pen, this is their first game for the weekend. It's their first game for the weekend to Waverley's second. So Waverley with a limited bench. They're suiting up quite a number of the juniors, missing Kate Bluser today as well. I am not really certain what the story with Kate is, whether it's simply unavailable or she picked up some knock last night. She played last night, scored 0 points off 2 attempts, as we saw Tegan Cunningham staying too long in the key. Southern Pen goes down the other end. We're missing our monitor. We'll just have to sort of watch off the... Here we've had a few technical issues today. Hopefully all will go well though. Ball's Sam Donald into
Kate Oliver.
Kate Oliver. Kate across to Shelby Walton. Walton in and out.
Not able to get it to go, as we see the rebound to Carter. Carter gets it across. It's a no blitz, as it doesn't go for her, as Cunnington gets the rebound. Donald looks like she's going to slow it down, getting some good pressure on her. And she's been fouled.
Number 10 for the Sharks. Noblet to first.
So here we go. We'll have Adriana Khan inbound the ball for Waverley after that foul just called on Abby Noblett.
And that's the second foul then very quickly on Noblett.
Number 10 again for the Sharks. Abby Noblett's second foul. Early subs into the game now for Southern Peninsula.
And that sees her exit the game. So after a minute and 20 seconds, she's sitting down.
We'll see Cunningham go up. Couldn't get it to roll in for her. She was feeling confident about it.
So Britt Carter manages to pick up that rebound. Now it's with Mileto. She loses control of the ball, but recovered there by Hodgson. Yeah.
As we now see the shot go up and in for Waterhouse.
Rachel Waterhouse, one of the, well, is the experienced player on the team. Well, the oldest player on the team anyway. Falcons struggling to damage the scoreboard at the moment. Southern Pen has come out with a passion. As Grace McRae, young 17-year-old.
Well, it seems like they do have a very young squad.
Yeah, they do. And of course, they would normally be expecting to suit Jazz Shelley. as well. Jazz, of course, played for the Sapphires in the under-17 World Championships, coming away with gold medal, beating the USA on the way through and Italy in the final. As Sam Donald can't get it to drop.
Kate Oliver not able to get it to the rebound in time, so it'll be Brittany Carter getting away with it. And she also gets it back, drives in, dishes off.
And there's McRae mopping it up off a great pass there from Britt Carter. So 6-point lead. Finally, through the hands of Kate Oliver, Falcons get on the board. Can they
do the same amount of work on defense? As we see a 3-point go up, but not in. For the Sharks.
Falling the way of the Falcons. It's Walton to Can scores.
That was a good passage of play right there on the fast break.
So we're back to a 2-point game. Does this little turnaround presage a Falcon charge?
Oh, it's too early to say just yet as we see another turnover.
And again, Walton was involved in that, getting the hands on it, as she can't get the ball over to a teammate, but it's gone out of bounds off McRae.
So we see can't take the ball, inbound the ball for Waverley. Get in quickly through Cunningham. Walton had it. Back through Khan as none of the Sharks could decide who wanted to get the rebound more. Left it out there for a little bit as we see Carter got the ball. Driving in, dishing out. 3-point shot up, but not in there for Hodgson.
So missing for Southern Penn, as I said, not only is Jazz Shelley, as Cunningham ties the scores with that 2-point layup. Very easy layup for her. Jazz Shelley's out, but also, of course, Jamie Lee Pierce and Courtney Middup. Jamie Lee has acted as their captain for the last couple of seasons. And again, great work from the youngster there in Grace McRae, who managed to rip the ball out of Kate Oliver's hands, but it's Falcons' ball.
Good inbound there to Donald. It's Cunningham now who's got the possession. She couldn't get the ball over the top of the hands. And
she's she has.
She has done a great job of getting that turnover. She'll be happy with herself there.
Well, that wasn't what we saw on the screen there. She was looked quite upset with herself that she hadn't grabbed hold of it. Sam Donald had more time than she thought. Could have put the shot up. Instead, just kicked it out through hands. It's with Can.
Oliver couldn't control that pass that was given to her.
Yeah, poor pass from Adriana there. And luckily, oh,
that does not sound...
That's not good. So Tegan has hit the ground very hard. She's fouled on the way through. First team foul for the Falcons.
We say Southern Penn just bring the ball in now.
And there's a travel. Grace McRae trying to get around the much taller, much more experienced Kate Oliver. And we have to have a big shout out to the Oliver family up in New South Wales. In what is probably the last time we will see Kate's play here at the Falcons' Nest this season. We hope we see her in successive seasons, as well as Tegan Cunningham drops too. She has been fantastic for the club and we enjoyed having her around. Really do hope to see her well. I haven't heard what she's doing for the next WNBL season yet. But it would be great to see her trotting around here in Melbourne.
Cunningham has the ball over in the corner.
It's gone into Oliver.
Well, she was demanding the pass there for a while.
Great work there from...
Oh, couldn't get it to stick though. She's got the rebounds. Walton now driving in and no defense to meet her there at all.
Well, interestingly enough, that the coach for Southern Penn, Gerard Hillier, was upset with his team earlier when they messed up an offensive set, but he was quite sanguine about that defensive lapse. So Cunningham now with the ball off a pass from Can.
She's going to take that jump shot and she's going to make that every day of the week.
Well, certainly the way she's been playing over the last couple of weeks, that's the case.
Well, she is very comfortable with her jump shot when she gets into that range, just about where the elbow is.
The offensive foul is the call on the Sharks. On number 5, Rachel Waterhouse. Substitute into the game now for the Falcons. Talia Higgs.
So Talia Higgs coming on to give Shelby Walton a bit of a break. Sam Donald.
Being harassed there.
And she's been fouled by Inka Hodgson. That's the fourth team foul for the Southern Penn Sharks.
And she's another one of the very young players for Southern Penn. They've got 4 teenagers currently going to be playing today at least.
Yep. Now the other player missing from their squad, of course, is Ella Hennessy. Ella has gone over to the States and she started her college career over there. And she started the season off extremely well, and it's been a huge hole for the Sharks with her out of the side, and also, as I said, with Jazz Shelley out as well. So Sam scores 1 out of the 2.
As we see the ball going back the Sharks' way. Hand off to Carter. And a turnover there.
So great work there from Talia Higgs, getting in the face of the Sharks player.
3 up, not good enough right there. Yeah, defense-wise for the Sharks, but wasn't able to make them pay.
And down the other end, that's Britt Carter showing that she can do it all. And Adriana just overthrows that pass into Kate Oliver. Just a fraction annoyed with herself on that one. This has been one of the differences with such a good tool. The Falcons girls have had to play a very different sort of game to what we've seen from them in the last few years.
Because this is this Oliver's first season?
First season,
Waverley?
Yes. And as I said, I would like to hope that we see her for a number more seasons running around in the green and gold.
As Oliver just gets the ball there, as we speak of her. Gets fouled on the way to take her shot up.
Yeah. And this is the pattern that we've seen opposition teams use against her, that when she does get the ball down, particularly down low, not so much at the top of the key, but down low, they double and even triple team her, forcing her to kick the ball out. But she's such a good passer outside that if the Falcons' outside shooters are on song, you know, it's no dilemma.
When the whole Falcons team is clicking like that, there's just not many teams that can stop them. But that shot right there is impressive, made by...
Is that Waterhouse, was it?
I think that was Melito.
Melito, yeah. She set a very big screen just previous to that on Cunningham.
Which there's the drive in there from Grace Beasley. Pulled up.
Doesn't get to go. Now the foot race is on as Melito drives down hard.
Takes on Cunningham. Pass
Over
couldn't
the
be
youngster.
handled too well. And Pollard. Drive in and pass out there from Carter over to Hodgson. Ball now again with Melito. Pulling it up, missing it.
Mia Parsons almost with the rebound. Instead it went to the youngster in Olivia Pollard.
So now the ball back in the hands of Carter.
And now we have a foul on Beasley, I think it is. Yep. So only the second on the Falcons. Is not going to hurt them with, what have we got, 11 seconds to go. Just on 12 actually, 11.8. Shot goes up from Britt Carter, it's going to be short. And it's a Falcons possession.
With a little less than 5 seconds to go.
So a very, very short rest there for Tegan Cunningham.
As we see Tegan Cunningham sprinting down the floor, knowing she doesn't have much time. And couldn't get the ball into the ring for the last second shot. We finished there the quarter with Waverley up 2 points, 15-13 over Southern Penn.
And we'll take a quick break and be back ever so shortly. So we're back. It is the Waverley Falcons by 2 points up over the Southern Penn Sharks. Your initial thoughts there, Liam?
I see it as a competitive game. There hasn't been too much either way going for either team on scoring or defense. It's been about as even as it could be. I see Team Cunningham's doing compared to the rest of the game. Seems like she's doing a good job of being recognised and showing her form that she's always been in.
Yeah, so she's sitting on 6 points, 2 rebounds at the moment. Kate Oliver, the other Waverley big, 4 points, also 2 rebounds. The surprise at the moment is that Mileto and Britt Carter have not really imposed themselves on the game so much for Southern Penn. Rather, it's young McRae that's been coming out, doing a great job having to match up on Kate Oliver and giving away many centimetres, but she's doing a very good job there. So Britt Carter, the lady with the ball at the moment, having to play a very different role as Mileto pulls up and scores. Now,
you were saying that she hadn't made an impact yet?
No.
Well, if she keeps up those kind of shots, she will have quickly. As Cunningham Couldn't get it as it bounced over. The two Waverley players just fight for the possession.
Mia Parsons, one of the other juniors. So both squads fielding quite a number of youngsters as Cunningham picks up the rebound and puts it back. Carter
Really
comes off the screen. She's got Miletto. Instead she goes centre. Can't get it past Oliver. It's now gone back to Miletto at the top, and Cunningham just swiped in there. She doesn't argue too much this time. Sometimes you
could still tell by the expression on her face that she wasn't pleased with the call.
No, but she realised she had done it. It's her second.
Ball now moving through the hands of Hodgson. Now Carter. Shot now up and missed.
And Grace Beasley, the shortest player on the court, picks up the rebound right under the ring, and has been fouled by Hodgson. Oh, good double on her, and Carter is the beneficiary of that.
Let's see Beasley
through. Over to Parsons, over to Cunningham. Cunningham shot doesn't drop. McRae with the rebound, gets it across to Hodgson. Now it's in the corner with Miletto, guarded by Cunningham.
That's a good matchup there.
That is a good matchup as Miletto can't get it to go, but McRae
couldn't get it to go either, as she was in the best position she could be for that.
And Oliver
did just what she had to do to get that possession through the hands of Mia Parsons.
Yeah, although a poor choice of pass there beforehand.
That's the drive in, but dish out. Made by Talia Higgs.
And this time,
three
Beasley
there
with three.
From Grace Beasley.
So Falcons edging out to a 3-point lead. Kate Oliver with good hands has forced the turnover. It's back with Cunningham into Talia Higgs. Back out to Cunningham. She's got space.
She's going to take the two and make it. She is so good, just the one step inside the 3-point line, and that is just a comfortable shot she makes almost every time.
So Katie Bluser, the player not suiting up, is here on the bench. So obviously probably an injury issue that's stopping her there. Oh, nice work from Cunningham to get the ball to Parsons, and Parsons scores. So there you go, the Parsons family. Mia is playing extremely well today. And Emma and Brett, if you're watching from Portugal, which I perhaps suggest you won't be, but you should be, your niece is doing extremely well as we see another two go up for the Sharks.
That was through the hands of Grace McRae.
Again, she has been playing extremely well.
She's given up 2 fouls so far, but
yeah, we watched her in the CBL last season, which is the country basketball league, runs in the summer season after the Big V season's finished, and she was very good in that Southern Penn squad. Of course, the games there brought to you by Smash FM and Falcons TV. As Oliver now fouls McRae. Only Kate's first, but it puts McRae on the line. And she makes her first. And Grace Beasley, not controlling that pass, has turned it over. So the good start of this quarter from the Falcons is just ebbing away ever so slightly. Of course,
you see the 3 go for Carter and go in.
Southern Penn
Back within 1 point now.
base themselves down at Rosebud, which for those of you who are not from Melbourne is on the Mornington Peninsula. Popular seaside resort. Mia Parsons drops another 2. And the refs are going to take it back. So here comes Talia Higgs sitting down and
Michaela Miller walking on the court.
So also having a rest is Tegan Cunningham, and coming back on for her is Adriana Khan. This time it is the Sharks that turn the ball over. And in the interim, we have Sam Donald coming on, giving Grace Beasley the rest. Can drives.
Lost control of it, but managed to get it back as...
And she's travelled. Well, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. She got whacked across the face as that happened. But obviously the travel came before the contact. So we saw Miller in the previous game. There's the travel the other way. And that was on Rachel Waterhouse. We saw Miller play in the youth game, the under 23s. So a much better shot there from Miller. She got the ball from Donald, and as I said to you, she's a much better shooter, I think, if she's the recipient of the pass. And she's actually been called as a foul. She gets her first. It is now the 3rd team foul for the Falcons. Tegan Cunningham coming on from Mia Parsons. We're down in the last 4 minutes.
So this, as McRae was backing down, tried to get a pass off but didn't work out for her. So it'll be turnover, Waverley possession.
And Tegan Cunningham there giving a big smile. I think she feels she got away with that one.
Sam Donald looking for her options. Miller back to Donald.
Can.
Into
Into
Oliver and turn around good.
Look at that. Great assist there from Adriana Can. Mileto can't get it to drop. She evaded Can beautifully, but was just not able to
Miller
take
should
advantage.
take that.
Or give it to give it to Cunningham, who has been shooting extremely well. Didn't manage to get it to go that time. And Can has somehow managed to, somehow managed to save the day on that as she falls over.
So 8 seconds on the shot clock as the ball gets back in. Donald now 5. Cunningham's going to turn around, take the shot.
Over the top, it's Mileto with the rebound, gets it back to Carter.
Carter taking it down her almost the whole way herself. Just out in the last seconds. There's
nice
no
work,
but a good steal.
Nice work there from Sam Donald. It looked.
And that's Miller going to put it up. No.
Can.
Good. Great choice of passing there for Miller.
And that's the quarter.
No. Timeout.
Timeout.
We've still got almost 3 minutes left.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Shows you it's been a long day.
You're paying attention, aren't you?
I am indeed. It has been an extremely long day. So while we do that, we might just have a quick look at the summary stats and see how things are going. Falcons out to a 7-point lead. This is the largest lead that they've had all game. We might even just bring this up on the screen for you as well. No, we won't. For some reason, we've lost our stats. We'll work on that over the half for you. But what we can see there is that Falcons are shooting at 46%. The Southern Pen at, what's that,
38%.
38%.
Would you like me to read it because your eyes are probably a bit older than mine?
Yes, please.
So we've got the 3-point percentage currently 25 to 22, as Southern Pen have taken 5 more shots from 3-point range and missed all of them. Free throws are 4 to 2 amount taken, so really not much discrepancy there. But rebounds tied there. You can see passing's a little better with Waverley showing 9 to 6 assists. Steals about the same, it's 4 each. There's only 1 block for the game so far. Turnovers again about the same, showing that there's really not much between these two teams at this moment. What I think's really hurting is that Southern Pen actually are scoring off those turnovers though.
Yes, so that's something that Coach Ilias Palianis and Andy Lim need to address with Falcons. But it's beaut to see that Adriana Can getting into the action and getting a few points up as well. Great on, what? Wow, okay, the foul was off the ball. I thought it was on Kate Oliver. And the reason I was confused, even from here and through the headphones, we could actually hear the contact on the ball, but it was off the ball. So that's the 4th team foul for the Falcons.
So I'm confused as to why, if was it 2 shots if it was off the ball?
Well, okay, obviously not off the ball.
So again, it makes sense if it was 5 team fouls, but it's only 4, so I'm not understanding. Well, I have to just
Never mind. We'll have a look at that on the tape afterwards, and we can figure out what exactly it was for. But from where I thought that Miller was actually away from the contest at the time. Adriana can't get it to go, but Kate Oliver very smartly manages to get it off. McRae, yeah. And Grace McRae. Very impressed with McRae's work so far today against the much
more
taller
experienced
and
experienced.
Yeah. Can. She's got it open. Oh, she should have perhaps taken it, but...
poor choice. You've got millimetres within that. And if you didn't get that perfect, it wasn't going in, and that wasn't...
Yeah, well read, though. Well read by the Sharks player.
All credit there. As we see Carter dish that to McRae.
And McRae can't get it to go. Carter with the rebound and putback. He's got good skills, Carter. That's one of the things that Southern Pen has done, is that they've used their imports to basically be the glue for the team and to teach the younger players. So as Kate Oliver drops another 2. So Robin, we hope that you're enjoying watching your daughter play. As McRae this time can't control the pass, and Tennille Can forces the ball out of court.
But she was the last one to touch it, so Southern Pen will maintain possession for the last 10 seconds of the shot clock. And we see the shot go up from Carter. Missed as Donald taking on 3 Southern Peninsula players.
Get it, Can.
Couldn't get it. Cunningham still under the basket and got fouled.
This time, says Tegan. She has been in the wars. She's been on the floor. She's been bumped around. So Caitlin Miletto is not afraid to put her body on Tegan Cunningham.
But that's just not Tegan's style of play as anything. She does play a bit of a physical game at times.
Oh, she does. She does. But she's also, remember, this is the second game for the weekend. And last night against Bulleen was a cracker of a game. Falcons getting up by 5 points. Tegan Cunningham, as I said before, 26 and 11 rebounds. Kate Oliver, 29 and 12. Sam Donald, 14 and 4. And Shelby Walton, 5 and 4. Now, they came up against a Bulleen team that has been absolutely playing themselves into contention there. Bailey with 28 and 8 was the outstanding scorer. And what is impressive for the Falcons was that they kept Lauren Pearce to 8 and 10, and Emma Pearce to 8 and 5. So that was the big. But Tasari, actually I don't know how many minutes she played. Well, she played 32, coming off the bench for the Bulleen Boomers. 20 points and 20 points and a couple of rebounds there. So this was a tough game last night for the Falcons. So at half-time, Falcons go into the locker room with a lead
of 9 points, 34-25.
We'll leave you for a few minutes. We'll be back in about 6 or 7 minutes to bring you the second half of this enthralling game.
So Chris Arkell, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Talia Higgs, Waverley, state champ women.
Paul McCoy, Waverley Falcons, state champions.
Tom Boyle, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Ivan Platonik, Waverley Falcons, senior champ men.
Waverley, Tegan Cunningham, women's champ.
George Delagianis, Waverley Falcons.
Katie Blueser, Waverley Falcons, state champ.
Ilya Polianis, state champ, women's coach at Waverley.
Mike Bullock, championship men coach, star.
No singing ones.
Oh, I'd have to say Chris Arkell and myself when we get together.
Oh, that's a tough one. I would have to say Chris Arkell. He's definitely got some great moves.
Ringwood.
I think Ringwood and us have a bit of a rivalry, so I would say Ringwood.
Can't go wrong with Ringwood. Ringwood for sure.
Tegan Cunningham.
I'd say Tegan.
I would have to say Ivan Platnick.
I would say Sedell, but it's probably myself.
Let's say it would be Sammy.
Shelby or Elise?
My go-to party trick is to grab a drink and sit down.
Shots.
Party trick. The turn and chuck.
Tom.
I'm going to have to say Tommy Boyle.
Elise?
Well, actually, it's not a player. It's Illy Palianis, our coach in the women's.
Ilya? Can I count him in? Katie.
Many people ask us, what is vMix? Well, thanks for asking. vMix is software that allows you to create awesome live video productions. vMix supports a variety of different inputs to help your live production come to life. These include cameras, videos, images, titles, PowerPoint, green screen, streams, audio, and more. You can then display your production on screens, record to your hard drive, and stream to the web all at the same time. There are many different applications for vMix. Some of our customers have used it for large music concerts, school productions, live sports coverage, church services, esports, live web streaming shows, horse auctions, you name it. vMix can do it. What do you need to use vMix? At the very basic end of things, you can use a computer with onboard graphics and a webcam. If you want to bring in a few HD cameras, you'll need a bit more processing power, a dedicated graphics card, and a capture device. We have a list of recommended system requirements on our website. Whether you're an aspiring YouTube singer in your bedroom performing Phil Collins covers, or someone with an 8-camera live concert production, vMix is for you. There is a free 60-day fully functional trial on our website, www.vmixhd.com. So check it out.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here at the Falcons Nest here in Chadstone, Victoria. It is the 24th of July, and it's quite cool, but I said this before, saying that the Dandenong under-23 team, the Victorian Youth Championship women's team, was red hot. I'll tell you what, this is a cracker of a game. This is certainly keeping us warm, isn't it, Liam?
This is definitely a much more competitive game, and we've got two very good and very even sides here, both very young at the moment. Dandenong were well ahead of their class in playing Waverley last game, scoring 100 points for the game, and that's a massive effort. But this game has just been very competitive, and we've seen great performances all around. Like how we've got Tegan Cunningham scoring 12 points and getting 7 rebounds, leading both categories there for Waverley. Kate Oliver got 8 points, Adriana Khan with 4, Mia Parsons with 4, and Beasley with 3. Oliver's also got 4 rebounds, Khan with 3 rebounds, and Beasley with 2 rebounds. For Southern Peninsula, at the moment, we have Carter leading 3 areas in points, assists, and rebounds, having 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Also got McRae coming second for a team on 7 points, Moletto on 5, and Hodgson and Waterhouse on 2. Also got McRae on 3 rebounds, Moletto and Noblet on 2 rebounds each.
Yeah, look, I'm really impressed with Georgia McRae. She's a youngster. She can still play.
You mean Grace McRae?
Grace McRae, sorry. She can still play in the under-18 team down there. And she is matching up on Kate Oliver,
who is a very good player in her own right and in this competition as well.
Giving away 10 to 15 centimetres, and is simply doing a fantastic job. So she's had to pick up because Ella Hennessy, the other Southern Penn tall, has of course moved over to the States to begin her college career, and we'll be following her with
and there's
interest.
a double team on Kate Oliver, as you called again.
Yeah, so it's going to happen like that quite a lot.
So Cunningham got the ball in. Ball now running through the hands of Teagues. Taking the drive and taking the foul.
That was Shelby Walton. She went up right hand. Perhaps if she'd gone up left hand, she would have got the foul and had more of a chance to actually score the basket.
I think she was just making sure she was comfortable and getting that foul that she was hoping for. That's Walton making her first one.
And the fairy music from the court announcer. Makes it 2. So Ben Maloney making a guest appearance. He, of course, was our court announcer for a number of years and has since had to pull back because of family duties, but it's nice to have him back in the stadium. So Adriana Khan picking up a foul. That'll
only be a first. As there haven't been too many fouls in this game, especially from Waverley.
And 3 points to the Sharks. Sees the lead get back to 8 as Cunningham says, I'm going to do something about it.
Couldn't make the shot as Oliver gets the rebound.
It's into Oliver. Nice work there.
Couldn't
and
get
it's
it.
Dropped in.
Very kind bounce for her off the ring.
Great work from Donald getting that pass in.
We see there's Carter making her way around the court. Mileto putting up a 3 and making it. Doing it very easily. Gap now, 7 points. As we see, ball now moving through to Kate Oliver. Good pass to Donald. As Donald looks like she was fouled, but
nothing.
Nothing called. Ball's still going to be in Waverley's hands.
I actually like what the Falcons are doing better there. As Kate Oliver, if she gets it in short corner and she's double teamed, they're looking to cut and get the pass pass from her. But and they've done that twice, but they just haven't converted on the scoreboard.
Well, if they keep trying at it, they're going to get it. They're going to get it at some point, and if they don't do it, Kate Oliver can beat, I think, almost any player on this court one-on-one when she goes in the post.
Can. So out to Cunningham. Walton now over to Donald. Back to Walton. And off. Well, that's interesting. It was a bit of a wild pass, but I honestly thought that I saw a Southern Penn hand in there as Mileto at the top of the key is left open, and she is good from there. That's forced Elias Polianis to call a timeout.
As the lead has got down to now only 4 points for the Falcons.
So we'll take a short break too, and we'll be back. Welcome back as the game gets underway again.
After the timeout just called for Waverley.
Yeah, they've seen a, what is it, almost a 10-point gap. I forget exactly what it was at the time, but they've seen that evaporate.
Yeah, it was 11 points or thereabouts. As Donald picked up the ball, couldn't figure out what to do with there. Cunningham's now got it in the corner, waiting for something to be done. Donald now over to Walton. Cunningham's up top. 5 seconds on the shot clock. She's got to do something with it. Puts
And
up
she
a wild
does.
shot and makes it 2 points right there.
Interesting change up there from Jared Hillier. He's got the girls out into a three-quarter 1-2-2 zone. Three-quarter court, I should say, not three-quarter. But Falcons still playing pretty much a man. And there's another three. This time from the youngster in Hodgson.
You could say that about half their squad, though. They're all youngsters there. See the Paul get past. Out now to Walton. Walton puts up a three.
Short
edge, and no one's there to pick up the rebound. So we have the ball come back in through the hands of Noblet for Southern Penn. Through
Mileto back to Noblet, didn't work. Cunningham somehow keeps the ball in, and it's
dribbled off the foot of the Southern Penn player.
And that was just experience on her part. She looked up, she knew exactly where the line was and who was around her, just gently tapped the ball off the player's hand. So
that as Donald gets harassed around the play.
Now this is actually a good move from Elias Palianis at this point, putting Talia Higgs into the mix. She is very good on these situations where she has to be attacking down the court.
Still need to see some good defense happening though, otherwise the lead's going to keep shrinking and shrinking. That's
and
2 more points.
Yeah, so that's, since Talia's come on, that's 4 points inside of about 20 seconds.
The issue is, though, Southern Penn can do the same as that just happened there. So got lucky on that play.
Yeah, I'd just like to see one of the Falcons players just drop up into the centre of the court there.
Oliver got on the wing. Donald's going to try and drive through. Doesn't.
Can shot. See, there's Talia Higgs' value again. She contested that shot all the way through. Still ended up in the hand of Carter. But it was a lot of work there. And unfortunately,
just caught the ball with your foot on the line, which says Hodgson.
Yeah, Hodgson just touched the line with a foot. And as she did it, she looked down, so she knew ref might have given her the benefit of the doubt there until she'd actually looked. So Sam Donald gets it through the trap.
Tries to drive through, but meets a brick wall.
Shots going up from Higgs. Doesn't go this time. Carter with the rebound.
Carter now dishing off to Hodgson. Hodgson over to McRae.
Subs checking into the game for the Sharks as Rachel Waterhouse back into the action. And on for Grace McRae.
So we just there, watch there, Talia Higgs scoring 2 more points for Waverley. Ball now moving around for Southern Penn.
I got it.
Drive there from Hodgson. Hodgson couldn't get it to fall. Oliver, being the big player she is, gets the good rebound. Donald taking it down. Khan back to Donald. Donald driving in. Oliver putting up a good 3 and making it. A good shot to be made to extend this lead out to now 10 points for Waverley as Southern Penn call the timeouts. So we'll have a short break and be back shortly.